Priest. Wow. I haven't seen this in tournament for a long time. So he invited me.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
The Priest has a pretty bad matchup to handlock, to be quite honest. I mean, they got the light bomb, which kind of solved some problems in this matchup, but they are still pretty far behind. They need to get lucky to win against the handlock. Yeah, let's see. I honestly don't know. Oh yeah, we have, by the way, a Warlock Mage Paladin against a Warlock Priest Paladin matchup. So pretty interesting decks, not quite the meta you would expect, but yeah. And yeah, it's a classic control priest, I guess here. Just looking at the hand we see here from Fabineuse. I don't know, I don't speak French, so sorry for bad names. Against Tuval, yeah, that's pretty much, I guess, an anti-aggro deck, and this is not an aggro deck here. So yeah, I don't know. The priest is probably pretty bad against the whole rest of the matchup of Tuval here. Paladin was not the best matchup for him, and Mage depends a bit, but usually you are for short to this as well. So just taking the priest here is a pretty hard burden for Fabineuse already. But yeah, it will be for the first few turns a pretty boring game, I guess. That's because both players will just do nothing. Pretty unlucky, by the way, for Tuval here that he haven't drawn any of his big 4 drops, so neither Drake nor Giant. So
thank you.
Yeah. I guess it's an early prevent of the Molten Giants, but yeah, I don't know. The 2 health won't be important in the end, but pretty funny, to be honest. Yeah, Warlock will probably just pass here, no need to do anything. He will overdraw if he taps, so he won't do this. And next turn he has a 3-mana Mountain Giant, so this is good for him. And if we don't see a Shadowwood Death in hand of Fabineuse, maybe he even plays just 1, I don't know. Yeah, the Soul Priest won't be that important in the matchup. I mean, the only use Soul Priest has if you have Soul Priest and 2 circuits, so you can clear Giants as well, but it's pretty hard to pull off. So, this is fine, I guess. Yeah, and here's the first big problem. What do you do against a Giant now? I mean, yeah, you have a light, you have the ping, and you have the Orkanai, but that's 2 cards already, and 2 turns basically. Let's see. No, it's probably just a sludge. He could play Emperor as well. Emperor, he knows he does not have what's it called, Shadowwood Death, just because he would have used it last turn. So here Fabineuse has to use some card to kill. Oh, this is actually a pretty good card with Shrinkmeister and Shadowwood Painting this, healing, whatever, and going face. Except maybe he wanted to use the Shrinkmeister for something else, but I don't know for what.
I must consider.
So that's probably in play here. Yeah, there it is. Just post GVG, there was pretty funny, not efficient, but a funny thing where you would Shadow Madness something and recompopulate it afterwards, which was amazing if you used it on a Sludge Belcher, but yeah, I don't agree with the Sylvanas at all. It does nothing, because you just can't play it if you want to. And he does not maintain board, and if he does not trade, which he don't have to just because he has an Iron Beak Owl in hand, he will get even cheaper stuff. So I don't know, I think that's a mistake. And he didn't even attack. What is he doing?
I wonder.
What's his win plan here? Does he want to fatigue him? I can't imagine this. You cannot fatigue a hand blocker. If he Jaraxes you, your game is over. You cannot handle all 6/6s as a priest.
Almost out of time. So many possibilities.
So he actually decides to trade and play Dr. Boom to put on more pressure, which is okay. I don't know whether I would have done it though. If he has top decked Shadowwood Death in the meantime, he can just Shadowwood Death Dr. Boom, and the 1 damage from White Pyromancer would clear the bombs as well. So, I don't know.
I must consider.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can probably kill it. Shadow Madnessing this, healing. Yeah, you could technically kill it. Shadow Madness, the boomboard, running into this boomboard, healing your White Warden, and go in with both 3/2s. What is he doing? Sorry, but this is just not good. How did he get into the quarterfinals here? Yeah, this is I mean, somehow he has to kill him at some point. Yeah, probably a tap as well. Yeah. I mean, what do you fear as a handlock now? There's nothing to fear. Yeah, at least here you have a Shrinkmeister Cabal. So you... Oh, this is a Shrinkmeister actually. So you just Shrinkmeister this, play the Cabal, try to freeze on 1/5, and you just store the Sludge Belcher. Which is huge value, but... Yeah, that's a start.
I wonder.
Okay, he goes with another plan. He will just Shadow Madness it and repopulate, or do you want to run it with Dr. Boom? Oh, we can work together, alright.
You might feel a little tingle.
Feed you to master.
Alright, he gets feeding. Hopefully he has Dalek mistakes so he can get some value out of it. This is funny. How can you play Fugen without Starlux? Just doesn't make any sense. My goodness, sorry.
So many possibilities.
Here. I mean, you can even Jaraxxus won't have too much bad with you. Yeah, just because please does not way to burst you down from 15 and drop all the into keyboards. You will never play the Molten Giant, but the way the priest plays you won't do it anyway. So you basically have all you need to beat the priest here, just with Infernal after Infernal after Infernal. Yeah, and still you
Well
have
played.
nothing to do.
You have
yeah,
better.
it's over.
Well played.
So, going into game number 2. Tuval is leading 1-0 with really is one of the most one-sided matchups in the game right now. The priest works very well against aggro, especially the version he played here, but against control, yeah, it's pretty bad with all the anti-aggro tools. I mean, we haven't seen too much of the deck, but I haven't seen a big drop to as a winning condition. I haven't seen a mind control, I haven't seen a shadow of death, so it was pretty much an anti-aggro deck. But he decides to play the priest again, this time against control or mid-range paladin. Don't know what it is. Probably mid-range is more popular right now, but we'll see. And this matchup is much better for him, just because there's not so many huge threats and he can steal a lot of important cards. I mean, if you plan it outright, you can just double Shrinkmeister Tyrion and then steal it with a Cabal Shadow Priest, which is always pretty hilarious. So here you at least have winning conditions, though it's not too easy as well, just because of all the dudes and you have to somehow kill them. Yeah. And even double Shadow Word Pain, wow. This is really designed to be up for this deck. Yeah, I would probably delay this for one turn, just so you can appear it over 2 turns, but yeah, this is fine, I guess. Here you probably just Blade Master, Coin, Power Word, Shield for lack of alternatives. You need a body on board. This body won't die anytime soon, except against the normal paladin levels, but besides this, wow, sacrificing this. Yeah, probably it's a quality, run the weapon in, have another dude. Alright, so does not plan a quarter monitor, or at least not that much. The quality play would have given him a lot of free freeze turn after, but there are weaknesses like Organized War Priest into Circular Feeding, so yeah. Here you probably just coin Sludge Belcher. Not
Embrace the void.
you need this as a combo card. One of your ways to win this matchup is to organize Circle of Healing. Why do you throw it away? Sludge Belcher would have done the same damn thing. Alright. One-Eyed Pagel is kind of a good pickup. I don't know. It's not so easy to kill for the opponent. Of course you can control it, but wasting a Shadowed Pain on this, I don't know. I wouldn't do this probably. Oh, and there you have the at least a combo with Shadow Madness Recombobulator. Not for this turn, of course, but for one of the following turns. I mean, you can even with 8 mana, taking Sylvanas with Shrinkmeister, Shadow Madness run into something, and then recombobulate into an 6 drop, which is again pretty good. But yeah, for now it's just Dutch pressure. Oh, you didn't net pay. You're useless. You should. You have to fish. You have to get a value. You have your sweet or little orange gem in the middle. You have to do something. But being a 0/4 for 2 mana. You can have a 0/4 taunt for 1 mana. So what's yeah. But alright.
I have no time for games.
Yeah. Here's I don't know here. You can try to wait 2 turns and kill the Sylvanas afterwards. I mean, you can light bomb this turn as well, but light bomb just for Sylvanas is kind of bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's again a pretty
I must consider.
neat hand. This is also the problem with this kind of cards here. They are just you need them for very specific situations. Here, in this case, you want to use these 3 cards together, which will cost 8 mana, so these are useless until turn 8. I really want to. Yeah, he paints for that pagan. I mean, you have a mana for it, but it's not going well again. Didn't he have better deck for a matchup? Yeah, I will approve this really quick.
Reporting for duty.
Probably he just waits one
To
more.
arms, men!
Yeah, he probably has to wait one more turn. Yeah, and here now you could have used the Orkanai he threw away for 2 turns ago just to kill the whole board here, but he doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, he has light bomb weapon, but he leaves the 2 freezes away. So yeah.
Reporting for
Funny
duty.
enough, the hand of the paladin is quite stacked with answers as well. So yeah. Again, not a good Shadow Madness turn. Probably just a Sludge Badger and heal here. Sludge Badger challenges the complete board, so why not? If you Shadow Madness, you don't kill 2 targets, and that's the whole goal of Shadow Madness. If you don't kill 2 targets with it, it's pretty bad. Or steal something permanently, like stealing it and using a recompopulator with it, but you don't want to. You could argue you want a 5-drop, taking this one. Maybe that's even a good move, but I would honestly play a Sludge Badger, because opponent already had a weapon. We see that he has a 2nd weapon in hand, but we are just 11 cards in, so it's not too likely that he has a 2nd weapon. But he decides to go to the recompopulator phase. That's just fine. And again, and as your Drake, which is not really useful. There are better 5-drops. There's a weapon he probably trades for 3-2 as well, just because he can. I mean, you're so ahead, you have your hero power, the opponent's hero power is weak if the opponent does not have a board. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can try to use a weapon against it, but...
That belongs in a museum.
And now what do you do? Sludge Badger just folds to 5-4 here. And all your other cards do just nothing. So, if you play a tournament, I would suggest you to not use, at least not this priest. The more proactive priest, like the Deathlords and Villains Chosen are a little bit better, just because you most of the time have something to do, but this version here just often it's just waits today, and that's nothing we want to have in a tournament. That's good, pretty good pickup.
I have no time for games.
It will steal something right now. I mean, technically the Paladin could run all 3 in with the 5-4 last, but he doesn't do this hard. He will run only a 5-4 and use a weapon 2, whatever he... If he steals a 3-3, if he steals just a 1-1, he won't even use his weapon probably.
Reporting for duty.
That's good. I love Shredder as well. Pretty lucky for this here. But this will take a while. Yeah, probably the Sludge Belcher. You just don't have another play. Cabal would have been good, just to Shrinkmaster Cabal this one. This is good combo for the meta right now. In general, there are so many 4 tech targets you wanna have. So, yeah. And this card is just wasted. Forced to Consecrate, forced to both 1/1s here. I mean, he kind of protects us with the... yeah, probably he just trade, Consecrate. He could also Equality, Consecrate and trade both 1 dude and weapon charge here of the Master. Both plays off fine. You keep the 4-1 here with the Death Rattle if you do this, so I would slightly prefer this version probably. I need something to drink and I don't have. Well, I have something here. Alright. Now the quality is useful if the opponent runs something like this here, which you haven't seen yet, which we don't see as well, could very well be in the deck. Yeah, it's now Master, another dude, and what more is in.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Shadow Madness is not useful at all. Heal pass, that's all you can do. This is the problem with Priest. Just doesn't have any proactive cards. It's pretty perfect against any kind of aggressive deck, but against these kinds of decks which are more control, you just don't do anything. Yeah, and you just killed here. You have 7-8 damage a turn. Why should you play a Sludge Belcher? It doesn't make any sense. Why risk anything? This board is strong enough. You just have to play the Belcher. The problem is yeah, exactly this. If you have Shrinkmaster Cabal, will fight against you, which wouldn't have happened with the dude, so... Although I didn't see it, my play would have been the better one. But now 1 Shrinkmaster is out, and yeah, the quality is pretty good here, to be honest. You don't need to Consecrate. Yeah. Problem with Tyrannus here is you haven't seen Mind Control yet, and you would expect one in this kind of deck. So this is kind of tricky. You just got stolen your Sludge Belcher, so yeah.
I
If you play Tyrion and don't play the equality here, you just lose outright if the opponent has a mind control here, probably. So yeah, you have to clear the board here. We'll lose a lot of dudes. Really, consecrate again. Alright. Then he probably does not plan to play Tyrion anytime soon. Yeah, as said last time, this is enough pressure to kill the priest pretty fast, so you don't really need to do something like playing Tyrion here. And you should have saved the badge on last turn as well, but you are always, you know, after the turn you are always more, oh, this is a huge draw here, and I wouldn't use the circuit, to be honest, just because you want to use it with the Arcanine. But you can do if you really want another card. And you totally should not use this Harrison onto this weapon. You know, there is a Tyrion somewhere in his deck. You have to beat him somehow. But if you take the Tyrion, there's no other weapon in the deck, so... But he will lose his weapons at one turn anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, right now you probably have to play Tyrion. And hope he dies over the course of 2 turns. You don't? Then don't play Zombie Chow, but dude here. Either you play a Tyrion or a dude. Tyrion, of course, against is weak against mind control. But this one will give a lot of value, leave it on board as it is, just because of the heals here. Does he play some things against big minions at all? I don't know. Yeah, healing self here is fine. Yeah, this is fine as well. Maybe you should draw first draw the card after Light of Nara, of course.
I must consider.
Light of Nara has to become big. You want some way to protect it as well, so you need the second Belcher.
In the light's name.
But you have, quite honestly, a lot of drops for it. 3 to be exact. There's mind control, so he does run it.
Quickly.
And he needs a Belcher. If not this, oh, it's the Arcanine. Won't help you. Oh. I'm not too sure about this. But, to be quite honest, you probably win this game after all. Yeah, you don't need to become a hunter. Maybe it's the only target you ever get, but I don't know. Now you're pretty far behind, and probably Tyrion should save your day here. Though it will get mind control, we know this, but I don't know. Some decisions he made earlier were pretty weak, I feel. So now he is so far behind, we will probably lose.
I wonder.
And for a third match, I suggest him to play just his third deck, because this deck is too well known now by their opponent.
Move quickly. I've got a beast.
So he decides to pick him out of here, and this is Zombie Chow. Yeah, the Zombie Chow is... Yeah, okay, he doesn't even play it, alright. So let's have a short look at our bracket. The third quarterfinal started already. This one didn't start.
Embrace the void.
Alright. Again, such a strange move.
Reporting for duty.
Really no threat to his life. He just keeps healing, getting more card away. I mean, if it goes to 50, you will win anyway. Yeah, and but alright, yeah, now you have
Let me change your mind.
There's no combat from this, especially with the mind control in hand. Yeah, well, this is the paladin here. You just don't know it yet. Now you have to play 2 ring, you have to play with your opponent down mind control. You will see the mind control and just concede.
Well played.
Yeah, but that's it. We are going into the third game. It's a 1-to-1 round, and this is one against my expectations, to be honest.
I will fight
So,
with
now the
honor.
paladin
Justice demands
Oh,
retribution.
an aggressive paladin here against the control paladin. The control paladin should have a better matchup here. Just because his, quite frankly, just because his hand is amazing right now on the Akro. This is good. Let's see. The Shakadin is quite a popular deck right now. It's around the skill level of Face Hunter, so most of the time you just go Face here. The keycard to win is most of the time the Divine Favor, just because you dump your hand really fast. If you don't have it in hand, I guess playing slow is a bit better, just to not lose too much value. So, slow. Just playing slow meaning playing
Get in
boots
there,
often.
fight, maggot!
Yeah. Let's just go fast now for 6. So turn 2, you lose 6 life.
Get in there, fight, maggot! I must move quickly.
Yeah, that's a shit in the middle. No, it's the Mustang.
Well
Probably even
played.
better. Yeah, that's over for the
Reporting for duty.
for the upper paladin here. There's just nothing to do. I mean, he's down to his only out is card draw now.
Follow the rule.
Yeah, you can spam. You don't need dudes here in this matchup. You can spam the bullet, save some life. But still, he's down to 13 in round 3. which is, to be honest, pretty amazing. There's true silver, which is good. It has to go first. If you wanna have chance to win, you need to top the charge, so you need to top the graphics. That's the way you win. Sure, and that's the race now. Does not have a healing right now, so double hour. You won't play any of these because they're just for 2 long ones. You don't want to have. Just do it. I mean, this tells a lot of your. Oh, I haven't.
Reporting for
Because
duty.
it's one of the only things you wouldn't play. Try to silence the face. So you know silence is if you right click on the hero here and press escape right now. Yeah, try the 2-1-1s away. Go face afterwards. You don't need 2-1-1s. Wow. Gives actually it does not give any additional odds right now. 5 damage or 6 damage does not make a difference. Blessing of Kings is something you wanna have when you wanna have when you have a board. So useless right now. The opponent has 11-12 damage, so you have one more turn.
Reporting for duty. Well met.
And I guess the only out left right now is Leroy. You could have Leroy here.
I wonder.
Shields up. Red alert.
Job done. Reporting for duty. The victory is yours.
And this is a 2-1